Right guys, it's here, Automatron. Well, it's been here for about 12 hours actually. I've just been messing about with it. There's Mr. Steve Perry.
Hey.
I'd be happy to help if I can.
Who is the first robot I built. Look at him, little Protectatron dude he is. I love this DLC. I've played through it now. I hadn't done it when I recorded this. This was recorded at the beginning of the quest line. But I'll talk a little bit about it later. First, we are going to have a look at some robots. So this is your robot workshop, and this is where you're going to be building your army of mechanized bitches, or whatever you want to call them. I'm just going to have a bit of a mess around with Ada first of all, and this is the robot that you come across at the beginning of the Automatron questline. Without giving too much away about the story, she basically asks for your help with her problem, and being the super nice guy that you are, you agree to help her out. But of course Ada is fully customizable. The only thing you can't change with this robot is her name, but you can change her weapons, you can change her legs, her head, the type of armor she has on. I'll bear in mind at this point I don't actually have all of the available mods. Like when I was looking through these, I thought, wow, this is actually quite good. What I didn't realise is that as you play through the Mechanist questline, you actually pick up all sorts of robot parts that you can then use yourself. So you don't actually get about half of the things you can put on your robots until you've finished the Mechanist questline. So when you first get it, don't think that, oh, this is it. There's a ton more stuff. So we are only scratching the surface here, really. You can see Steve Perry in the background there, lurking like some sort of weird 80s rock star. Oh, I love all the different weapons you can put on these things. Again, at this point, I didn't have the perks. I never took blacksmith because I don't use melee weapons really. But that's definitely a perk you're going to need if you want to mod your robots fully. And also the robotics expert levels 1 and 2. If you haven't already got them, I would suggest getting them during this this playthrough of this DLC, or before you start it. It's up to you. Armourer is another perk you need to take full advantage of this, and gun nut as well. All sorts of colours here. You can see you can paint your robots a variety of different colours. I left Ada as the colour she is originally, which is aqua, because I think it suits her. I pretty much left her as she was at this point. So you can see there was only 2 options for legs. When we come back later on, I actually have a few extra ones that I had picked up from various robots that I had destroyed with my big massive gun. Steve Perry. I love that guy. I think I'm going to become quite attached to him. So these robot workstations, you can build them in any settlement you like, and you can build as many of them as you like. Now there isn't really any reason to build more than one. It has no benefit apart from it looks pretty cool. So you could build a ton of these in a great big room and have like a giant you know, a giant robot building factory going on. It's probably something I'll do later on. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to skip forward to the end of the day and a bit later on in the story. Bang, there we go. Check out the helmet I got. and I picked up some creepy as fuck skin disease there. That helmet's actually really annoying. I don't even know why I put it on. Anyway, this is still actually quite near the beginning of the Automatron storyline. You have to build a robot with a certain part on it, so that she can help you get into the Mechanist's base. Which I then completely forgot about, and I just started looking through different mods. But by this point, I had fought enough robots to actually get some more options. And again, actually, I'm just sort of realising this now as I'm watching it through again. I still don't have probably about 40% of the options available to me at this point in the game. So there's still a lot more stuff you can do. What I do have at this point is the option to make the robot look like an Assaultron, or make it look like a Protectotron, or a Sentry Bot, or one of the things with tank tracks that I'm totally forgetting what they're called. There's all different kinds of new robots anyway. As you play through the story on your way to confront the Mechanist, you run into some absolutely crazy robots. You also meet a totally new batch of raiders as well, which I think is a very nice addition. But some of the robots that you meet in this, they're absolutely brilliant. You know, you got robots flying at you with skulls hanging off them and shooting lasers all over the place. There's all sorts of different new variations of existing robots. There's entirely new robots. There's robots that come at you like ghouls. There's robots that drop down from the ceiling and attack you, and it's crazy. I will say, if you're playing a sniper sneak type character, I think you're going to find Automatron a lot easier than if you're playing a melee character. If you can keep your distance from these robots, you will find it a lot easier, because even on the lower difficulty levels, some of them can be very, very difficult to kill. If you let them get too close to you, the damage they deal is really, really, really high. And I guarantee you will run into at least, I think I ran into 4, maybe 5 legendaries throughout the Automatron story, and that was just on the normal difficulty setting. So if you're playing on the higher ones, then you're going to run into some seriously epic enemies. Anyway, as you can see here, I have created a massive trash can with tank tracks. That is all I can think that looks like. When I was actually doing this about 6 hours ago, I probably thought this robot looks amazing. Actually looking at it now, it is just a bin with tank tracks. But you don't have to make this. You can make anything your imagination can come up with. You can put a ton of different weapons on them. You can put whatever legs you want on them, whatever body. You can put different kinds of armor on them. You can even have additions like you can have Tesla coils on your robots. You can have a feature on your robot that affects your character, so you could put a mod on your robot that makes yourself more stealthy, and various other things. There he is, or she. I think that's a girl robot. Automatron 423.
This unit is currently in factory default mode. Do you wish to enable this unit's personality
Ugly
subroutine?
thing. Anyway, I will have
Sure.
some more
That would be great.
Automatron stuff later.
Personality
I am going to go
subroutine
and take that
activated.
stupid
A
helmet off,
pleasure to see you again,
because it's
sir. Are
crap.
you ready to depart?
And thanks for watching. I will catch you soon.